happy Christmas Sunday. How are you people today?
Sun is shining.
Yes, it is. We're glad. It's going to be in the 60s, y'all, from here on out for as far as I can see on the weather. It's cold at night, but it gets up to high 50s into the 60s, and I'm not complaining. I think when he came out and started the car this morning for us for church, I think it was 36. I think that's what I said. But it's 48 now, and it's going to be up to 64, and I'm so happy about it. So we're on our way to church. Is that what usually are we on Sunday mornings? And it's Christmas Sunday. So it's the Sunday before Christmas, and we're excited about Christmas coming. It's going to be on. It's going to be a beautiful day, and hopefully all of y'all have good plans with your family, and we do. And now our oldest son, Christopher, and Kennedy, and little Jesse, they're in Alabama. They're having an Alabama Christmas this year, but they'll be home for the weekend, so we'll have Christmas on Saturday with them when they get back home. And we're excited little Jesse to open all of his stuff. Caleb got Jesse a four-wheeler. There's Caleb back there. He got him a little battery-operated four-wheeler. So it's for 18 months to age 3. So he's 18 months a month or so ago. So he'll be good. So we're excited to see how he does. And then Jesse loves VeggieTales. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of VeggieTales, but he loves VeggieTales. It's kind of like a cartoonish kind of deal with vegetables. And Larry is a cucumber, and Bob is a tomato, and they tell Bible stories and character stories, and he loves them. So I got him a stuffed Larry, and finally, I've been looking for one for months. I wanted to get him one for his birthday back in May. I couldn't find it because, see, VeggieTales went out of business in 2017. So, but I found one on eBay, and we let him peek and see it, and he took it and he just kissed it. It was so cute, and so we're excited to give him all of his Christmas when they get back home from Alabama on Saturday. But are you going to get gas? And so Chris is running us on fumes this morning.
The light just came on, and this is how you normally drive it.
No.
Because you don't think it's legal for women to put gas in the car.
I put gas in it all the time.
You wish.
All the time. Every time I turn around, I'm putting gas in it.
You don't. Every time I get in and the light's on, you always tell me, the light just came on when I drove in the driveway. Like, well, did you not pass any gas stations on the way home? So don't even start it.
I do. I put it in there more than he does. So, what is y'all's Christmas plans? Do y'all have a big Christmas dinner? We always go to Chris's parents on Christmas Eve. It's just tradition, always been that way. And we usually have enchiladas. So we have Mexican food for Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we usually, with our kids, when we have Christmas dinner, sometimes we have a traditional Christmas dinner, and then sometimes we make etouffee. So, since the kids are going to be gone, Christopher and Kennedy and Jesse are gone to Alabama, we're going to have our traditional Christmas dinner with just Chris and I and Caleb. And then on Saturday, when we have Christmas with them, we'll have etouffee. Chris makes good etouffee. So, what do y'all have? What do y'all have for Christmas dinner? I'd like to know what everybody has. Mama Granny made some wonderful toffee yesterday, and she makes it from, scratch with candy thermometer and all of that. Anyway, it is so So good. What? Because I said from scratch.
Yeah, what, you just go down the aisle at Walmart and find a bag of scratch?
Yeah. Not everybody can find it, but we can.
Only the cuckoo people can.
Yeah, she makes good toffee. So she made that and brought me over some last night. And she brought me this beautiful shawl. It's kind of like a scarf, but it's a shawl. It's cashmere. It's beautiful. And she said, I want to give you this.
Yeah. Tell them what she got me.
Huh?
Tell her what she brought me.
What she bring you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, she's got something for you. I just can't tell you about it.
Oh, I know what it is then. And that means you're not doing it for me.
Yeah, I am. So, now that he's out of the car, he loves coconut pie. And Mama makes, it's actually here on the channel, the recipes for the homemade crust, the filling, and the meringue. And he absolutely loves it. It's his favorite thing. And so she's coming over tomorrow, and we're going to make one. We thought about doing a live, well, and let y'all watch us, but it's a pretty long process, so I don't know. Okay. So, let's see. Good morning, friends. Make a point of singing in the live so I can wish you both a very Merry Christmas. From Ontario, Canada. I guarantee you it's a lot colder there than it is here. It's 49 degrees. We've already gone up a degree since we've been talking. And it's going to get up to 64, and we're happy about it here in North Texas. So, anyway, but yeah, she's going to come over and we're going to make some pies and all of the stuff that we need to do the few days before Christmas that you do. Fudge, just all of that stuff. So anyway, I love doing that. We have a good time. And I have to take Cash to the groomers in the morning. I wish I didn't. So that's going to interrupt my day. I have to take him to the groomers and then drop him off and then go pick him back up. So hope that doesn't interfere. It's only 10 minutes, but when you get in the kitchen and you get in your little mood, it's hard to go back and forth, I think. So, anyway, what you teaching about today, darling?
Just gonna
Sunday school.
Talk about I'm just gonna talk the traditional Christmas story a little bit, but just kind of talk about a couple things that most people don't realize, and just I think sometimes we get into the thought of what, Christmas cards, this, that, and the other. Basically, the wise men, when they came to visit Jesus, he wasn't actually in the manger like you see on the cards and whatever else. He was around a year old, and they were actually not wise men. They were called the Magi, and just different things about that, and how the different gifts that they brought him, what that was represented, and talk maybe a little bit about Joseph, some of the things that might have went through Joseph's mind whenever he found out his fiance was with child and it wasn't his, stuff like that, and how he could have made it, just cut off ties with her. But the Bible says he talked about he was a gentleman. He
was a just man.
Yeah, wanted to. And then the Bible says while he was thinking on these things, he was contemplating what he was going to do. Of course, then the angel came to him and told him what was going on, and he didn't question that or nothing. He just, the thought that came through my mind is, whenever he found that out, his decision was between, is this really supernatural or is it natural, the birth? Because the Bible says she was going to be a virgin, and I believe that's what happened. But did he had to struggle with in his mind, is this a natural occurrence, or was this a real supernatural occurrence? Stuff like that. So nothing out of the ordinary. Just
this is Christmas Sunday, so that's kind of what we usually reflect on. So, so have y'all already done your Christmas? Have you already opened up your favorite gift or given a favorite gift? I like to, I love to give gifts. It's fun watching the kids open up the gifts, even though they're big now. Now we have little Jesse, and he's not quite old enough to understand. I think Kennedy had told me that he opened up some presents, and he was having more fun with the box than what was in it. So, I'm anxious to see. He got a little piano. He got one of those little, kind of like whenever I was a kid, they stand up and it looks like a real piano. He got one of those. His Kennedy's dad plays the piano really good, and then of course Granny plays the piano. Y'all have heard her play. Well, y'all have heard her dad play too. There's a couple of shorts from the church that I videoed of Kennedy and her mom singing, and then her dad's playing the piano. So there's definitely music in the family, and of course Chris plays guitar and everything. So hopefully, now I will tell you, every time we get a guitar out and Chris gets the guitar out, it don't matter what he's playing with, what he's doing, even if he's watching his favorite VeggieTales, he's gonna stop and he's gonna go over there by that guitar. He loves it, doesn't he, babe? So we're hoping that he stays like that. We'll see. So, what else do we have to tell? What happened this week? Just the hustle and bustle of...
Yeah, it's me and Dad and Jeremy and Ryan and Caleb played golf yesterday, but that ain't no news.
Yeah. Did you win?
Hung out. I think we ended up tying. We played a scramble. Me and Ryan against Jeremy and Caleb and Dad or whatever. However, we ended up tying. No, we should have beat them. I'd be a lot better if I played more than like 2 times a year, 3 times a year.
Now, when we go over there to the Boatner's Christmas, when we go to his family, Chris is the oldest of 6, and then you got all of them. All of them are married except one, and then you got all the grandkids, and then now you're getting great grandkids. It is a time. We have a time. It's a loud time, and we've usually got games going, and it is a hoot. We have.
Nice this year because this will be the first Christmas in their new
they got a new
it's
house,
a
lot bigger. Yeah, it's gonna be different. They've got them a new house, and so it's gonna be a lot different because it has 2 different living areas, and the other house, of course, it was a lot smaller, and so everybody probably won't be in the same room this year.
Well, during the Christmas time they will.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just I think it's gonna be nice.
Yeah. So.
It's what they wanted, so.
Yep. I'm glad for them. Thank you. Merry Christmas from North. We've got a Merry Christmas from Northeast Kansas and a Merry Christmas from Ontario, Canada. So, Merry Christmas to y'all. Thank y'all for being such loyal watchers. It's fun to interact with y'all. I got Christmas cards from some of y'all, and that was so special. Go to the mailbox and find those cards, and I just love it. It just makes my day, and love it. So we love interacting with y'all. Anyway, we have a I was telling y'all that we're going to have Christmas with his parents, and we have enchiladas. So whenever Tuesday comes, we usually start meeting around 2, but Chris and I'll go early, and we'll roll. I think we make usually 100, a little over 100 enchiladas usually, and so we have We have a fun time doing that. We're at the donut shop. You know, we always stop at this donut shop every Sunday. It's the best donut shop. I say that every time. I say it every Sunday. So if y'all are ever in Texas and you want to come to a donut shop, this is a good Sunday morning donut shop. It's probably not the best in ever, but it's the best one on our way to church. How about that? Anyway, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and go. And because he's fixing to come out, we have a lot to do today. We have a lot to do all week. We may do a live tomorrow with that pie. I don't know for sure. We're just going to kind of see how we feel. If it's a crazy day, we may not. And but anyway, y'all have a Merry Christmas, and we will see y'all on the other side of Christmas. Until then, keep looking to the east. Bye-bye.